So for the past few days, I have been engrossed in getting my store ready for the back to school sale on Teachers Pay Teachers. And so today what I thought I would do is just really talk about some things that have been on my mind lately about Teachers Pay Teachers. And I'm not going to go into depth on anything. I'm just going to give you some little nuggets that I've kind of discovered along the way in the last couple of weeks. Hello everyone, my name is Sherry from Rolling Acres Education. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is not your first time. And so today I want to talk about several things, starting with the site-wide sale. Should you participate? Now, I have heard people say, yes, you should always participate and you should put everything on sale. And I mostly agree with that, but there's a few circumstances where I think that maybe you might want to, not worry about it. I would say if you're a basic seller still, I probably would not, because by the time you put your store on, 20% off, and then Teachers Pay Teachers takes that 45% commission, and if you have to pay the 30% per resource fee, you're not going to make any money. Now you might be like, yeah, but I'm not really worried about the money right now. I just want to get the exposure. Then yeah, absolutely go for it. If you're a premium seller and you're just starting out, here's how I look at it. If you're really struggling over what to do, you're probably at the point where it's not going to make that big a difference, and any decision you make is going to be fine. Don't stress it. If you're just starting out, I don't think I participated in the very first one because I don't even think I know about it. The next one would have been in February, and I made, I think I made like $35, $40. Then the two in April and May, I made around $200 on each of them. So the first couple, I didn't even do November, and the one in February, I didn't really make that much money. And actually, the one in February, I made more money the day after the sale than I did the day of the sale. So here's what I think, okay? I think that most teachers are looking for the big ticket items at that time. If you have a big ticket item, I would definitely put it on sale. For me, I don't know. I would think under $3, you might want to think about not putting them on sale because you're really not going to make that much money. And here's the way I look at it. I heard somebody say, somebody goes to your store and they expect to find it on sale and they're looking for something that's not on sale. They're probably not going to buy it. And I agree wholeheartedly if you're talking about higher ticketed items. But if it's a lower ticketed item, if I went to a store looking at a $253 resource and it wasn't on sale, I'd probably still go ahead and buy it anyway. But most teachers really aren't looking for those right now. They're looking for mostly the big ticket items. And so you're probably going to come out fine either way. If you sell more because they're priced lower, you're probably going to make about the same as if you left them at that higher price and got more money per resource. So I think early on, either way you go, it's not going to make that huge difference. However, as you go, yes, I would definitely put those higher ticketed items on sale, because if I went looking for a $50, $60 resource, or even a $10 or $15 and thought it was going to be on sale at what, I might not buy it. Okay, pricing. Let's talk a little bit about pricing because I have been watching a few videos on this lately, so I'm just going to share a few little things I learned. Number one, the 25 cents a page rule is so not the way to go. That used to be kind of the standard, but now a lot of people are saying no, that is not the best way to go, because what is a page? Do you count all the pages? Do you just count the original content? What if you have differentiated and you have a crossword puzzle and then you have another crossword puzzle, and one crossword puzzle has just a word bank, that's the only thing you did different? Do you charge 25 cents for each of those pages? Do you charge 25 cents for answer keys? All pages are not created equal, okay? Like I write passages and it takes a lot of work to write a passage, but then I also do this little thing at the end where kids take and create new words from whatever the topic is. That takes me like 30 seconds to a minute to change each time, compared to maybe an hour to write a passage with a lot of research and stuff. You're not going to charge 25 cents for both of those pages. Content, first of all, think about the content. Is it research? Does it take a lot of time? Did you have to put a lot of, is it something that's not easily reproduced? Higher grade levels, all these things go into account. So the best way I think, is to just do market research. Just look at other people in your niche and see how much they're charging. Look at how many pages, look at what those pages contain, and then compare it to yours. Like, oh, okay, mine has like 4 or 5 pages of really original content. This is stuff that's original to this packet. It's stuff that, you know, it's not just a copy of another one that's got maybe a word bank or something like that. This is good copy content that took me time to make. I've got like about 5 pages that this person's got like about 3, so you might want to charge a little extra. Maybe if they've got 3 and you've got 5, maybe that's where that 25 cents could come in. You think you've got 2 more pages of good solid content, then charge 50 cents more, okay? Maybe that's where that 25 cents could come in. But I think that's the best thing to do, is to go to your niche, look around, see what other people are charging. I'm telling you, high school teachers can charge more because it takes a lot more work. When I do a passage for my upper level, I research because I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to say something wrong, so I go through and check stuff. But some, like 3rd grade, normally what I do with my 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade is I take my high school and just, you know, take out some of the bigger words and take out, you know, make it shorter and all that. So it really doesn't take me very long to do that. So I try to put more stuff into my lower levels so it kind of all evens out. So again, the 25 cent a page is out the door, but where you could use that again is if you're comparing and you think you have 2 more or 2 less content pages as someone else, you could kind of use that rule. So the best way, just do market research. And think about how long it took you to make that, what the level is, and things like that. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about, because I said I was going to talk till I was getting close to 10 minutes, so is email marketing. So I want to give you a look, kind of a heads up on what's going to be coming up with me here in the next few videos. I am going to talk some about how to choose what to work on. I did a little fun thing with the 80-20 rule that I'm going to do a video about that. I'm also going to talk about some of the things I did to try to make my time that I'm putting in my Teachers Pay Teacher store more productive. But I also am going to talk about email marketing, because I really believe that if you're serious about this business, it's something you're going to want to do. So I have chosen my email marketing company, email provider, I guess I'd say, my email provider. I chose ConvertKit, and let me tell you why. There are so many out there, and when I start out, I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet of some of them and things like that. But here's the main thing. Guys, you 6 months from now, you're going to be a lot better off with an email provider that you're not thrilled with, that you've got, you know, 400 or 500 people on your email list, and you might have to change, then still looking for that perfect one with no million on your email list. But just get started, get some people on that email list, okay? Pick one. Now, how did I pick ConvertKit? I heard a lot of good things about it, but the main reason is I am going through a free and a paid email class, and both of them recommended ConvertKit. And I thought, number one, if I'm going through this class using the same mail provider they're using, is going to make it easier to follow. And also, these people, these are 2 of the top people. It's Amy Porterfield and Casey Morse. They both recommend ConvertKit. So even if it's not the absolute best for me, I figure it's good enough. So I'm going to go with ConvertKit. The next thing I'm going to do is work on my lead magnet. So I'm just going to kind of go through the process of email marketing, and one of my videos a week will probably be kind of dedicated to that. So I just want to make sure I got a video out to you today, and I didn't want it to just be fluff. I wanted to give you at least some little nuggets that you could use in the next few days or as you're growing your store. I just wanted to make sure that I talked to you this week, and I will see you hopefully Thursday or Friday. And just remember, you've got this, God's got you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.